Hello, welcome back to Build Our Own Rooms. I'm Tiana Simmons, and over the last 6 weeks, my inbox filled up with recurring question. Oh my gosh, where have you been? That's been the question. Tiana, where have you been? People saw the microphone went quiet, saw my social feeds. Take a pause. Some assumed there was an operational emergency, but the truth of the matter was, I was not hiding. I was operating under strict architectural governance. That's right, architectural governance. And I was taking what I call a strategic pause. P-A-U-S-E. Because let's be real, life be lifing. But when you build a life by design instead of default, you do not let the noise run your schedule. Let's be real. As many of you know, and some may be learning for the first time, when I walked away from my 24-year corporate career, I left an unused paid time off balance of exactly 967 hours. Yeah, I said that. And if you math that, that is 120 work days. That is 6 full months of my human life left on the table. 6 months of Saturdays, evenings, answering calls when I could be actually hanging with my peoples for dinners. 6 months of strategic brilliance donated to an enterprise that was never designed to house my soul. Now, I know you asking, why on earth did you do that? Yeah. There may be a whole nother call, but I really need to speak to this particular reason. It's because I was operating under an unspoken mandate passed down by so many first-generation leaders, passed down to us, passed down to women of color, passed down to daughters of immigrants. And I call it the inheritance of no rest. Yeah, you heard me. The inheritance of no rest. It is a relentless work ethic just forged in our ancestors' struggle for security. It's that voice that whispers, you can't stop now. You can't stop now. Yes, you can. And I had to look at that inheritance and speak the hard truth. My ancestors worked so I could be successful. They did not work so I could be tired. And that goes the same for you all. Because what the truth of the matter is, many folks come to the point of, what do you mean no rest? Just take a vacation. Nah, man. A vacation is a temporary reprieve. Let's be clear. How many of y'all come back from vacations and say, oh my God, I need a vacation for my vacation? Yes, because it's temporary. What I've built and designed is a system called a strategic pause. And it's a redesign of your entire operating system. And I wish I had even considered this while I was still working that W-2 day to day. But let me be clear, because it's an essential shift from working in your business, working in your job, to working on your business, into working on your legacy. In my own enterprise, in Ask Tiana Solutions, I now institute the 5 monthly pause days as a non-negotiable operating rhythm. Yes, 5 days out of the work month, I take a pause, a strategic pause, and they are literally P-A-U-S-E. And let's go through them now. So P is my planning day. Yes, this is when I review the blueprint. I review what's really happening. What do I have planned? I refined, make adjustments, and I also make sure I audit my portfolio of wins, because what do we do, ladies? What do? We keep on going. We forget to pause, reflect, and adjust. Pause, reflect, and capture. And wins aren't just, oh my gosh, it's at the end. It's how did we get there? What is our intellectual property? How do we distinguish what to do next? Like, it's really capturing how we think, how we move, how we adjust our portfolio of wins. My second day is my admin day, a admin day. This is typically the first or second of the month. Why? Because I got to close out the prior month. We all do. What was on the table? We got to clear our financials, make sure any adjustments in our systems are made, any back of the house energy leaks, like what happened last month that I need to now reinforce or adjust so that I'm not impacting my financials, my biology, or my systems. Admin day. Because let's be real, when the stuff comes up, we don't want to handle it. So if you dedicate a day and just dig in, guess what? 29 to 30 rest of the days, you don't got to worry about it. Handle it on your admin day. Third, the unresume day. This is when you excavate your identity. You strip away the titles, what they choose to call you, and you align your work with your true value. I just spoke admin, like, how did we get here? What did we do? Like, what's that unique genius that is only you? Like, let's call it out, because these are things that's not captured on the resume, and it's our brilliance. This is what we truly capture that's uniquely us. And guess what? Those adjust over time, but we got to know to even capture it. That's what I use the unresume day for. Fourth is S, sanctuary day. Oh my gosh, this is the no ROI day. Whatever I do on this day is not for investment. It may be for the impact on me. It's my white space, my sacred white space of nothingness, and preferably a day with no technology. Love my sanctuary day. And the last, fifth, E, evolution day. This right here is where continue to build these muscles so that you can actually move things forward. So whether you choose to learn or whether you choose to build based off something you've learned, that's what the evolution day is for. So you may see a YouTube post on this new AI thing. Instead of watching it when you should be doing something else, you save it for your evolution day. Knock them out and take what you learn to build, or plan it for the next month. Oh my gosh. But I gotta share this. Looking back, I wish I had instituted these 5 monthly pause days throughout my entire corporate career. Imagine if I had, I wouldn't have had 967 days on the left on the table. Let's be real. And I would have protected my calendar. I would have saved my body from severe biological liquidation. But now I not only take those 5 days a month, I also intentionally choose 2 months out of the year to just fully break from it all. One of those months was July. That's part of why you ain't seen me. One of those months was July. And my next one coming up is in December. I fully break. What does fully break mean? What does fully break mean? Primarily for me, it's I step away from client meetings. No client calls. Complete operational shutdown. Now, I'm supposed to do no strategic builds, but sometimes there's something that triggers something that I've learned that I may test, but I don't go all in and not do the rest that I need to do. But it's supposed to be pure, uninterrupted space to honor what my body, my mind, and my soul require when the noise stops. Sit with that for a second, because I want the same for you. So if you're currently drowning in daily operations, attempting to take 2 full months off right away, I'm going to be clear. That may cause a central nervous system to panic. So you don't need to force yourself into a full system on day one. You don't have to do a full month. You don't have to do 5 days a month. You can start with what I've called the minimal pause protocol. And what that is you block one fixed admin day at the start of every month. That's it. Schedule it now. And then a rotating Friday. Choose the Friday. Is it the third Friday of the month? Right? Second Friday of the month. What is that Friday that's best for you? And rotate the other 4 days. So next month could be planning. The following month can be sanctuary. The next month, evolution. Or you may say, actually, I only need 2 of them for the next 6 months. Planning and sanctuary. Planning and sanctuary. And adjust as you need. Because what I've discovered under what I call the 4% operational calibration rule, that minimal 2-day investment consumes precisely 4% of your monthly calendar space. Yet it is mathematically proven to eliminate 80% of your back of the house energy leaks and system friction. 4% eliminates 80% of what you don't need in your life. Take the time. Adjust what you need to adjust. So I'm stepping back to the drafting table with somewhat restored capacity. I'll tell you more later. Absolute clarity and clean alignment. I so want this for you. So look at your calendar right now. Does it reflect a legacy build by design, or does it reflect default? Check it. Be honest with yourself. Because if your operational math is not mathing, please stop using your nervous system to keep a broken floor plan. Schedule your first admin day today. And if you haven't done it for this month as yet, all right, squeeze it in or start next month. But I really want you to get it on the calendar and remove everything else. The specifics for a detailed strategic pause are in the show notes below. I'm providing you with the deed for your sanity, your biology, your life. The keys are in your hand. The table is set. The kettle is on. Let's get to work.